Hello, and this is our third part of our FlashBlack today on...
You won't shut up! You moon.
Where did we leave off in the last part? Something about her doing stupid shit.
Ah, yes. Yes, she's doing stupid shit to hear.
Can't you just pause the game?
No, I can't.
Why?
I must play the game because I am pissed and this is the only.
Face the camera. I did it when I was doing my reviews. You did it when you're doing it too.
But fine. Anyways. My cell phone. So. So, yes. She's doing stupid things so that she could hear.
The phantoms of Edward's voice.
Oh, yes. And everything. Or, kind of what funny, the movie took her going completely.
That shit insane.
Yes, with grief. That I'm just gonna say grief because apparently she is very
fragile emotionally. Bella seems to just need
Edward's
something
disappearance. That she hears his voice whenever she does something stupid and dangerous, like walking towards a group of very drunk and maybe dangerous sex offenders. That's all I'm gonna say. To convincing a 16-year-old kid, I guess you could say. I think, yeah, he's about 16. Into helping you rebuild 2 motorcycles, which include going to junkyard and using your money that you have been saving up and have your parents have been saving up, helping you for college. That's another thing.
But
she's so grief-ridden that Edward's gone that she's not even planning on going to college anymore.
But
her life is over.
But she's just gonna jump off a cliff already.
Yeah, so she gets Edward, or not Edward. God, I'm so fucking pissed.
Everyone said.
She convinces Jacob to help her rebuild these bikes. And once they get them done and fixed, along the way, people notice every time, well, her dad and Billy mostly, and Jacob as well, when she's hanging out with Jacob, she seems almost
like a character in a book.
Yeah, or normal. She's not as depressed.
She's not moping. She's not screaming in the night. This is not a dried hunk of vegetable.
So, Jacob helps her fix up the bikes. Then they go on a little dry run because she's never ridden a bike before. So he tells her the basics and how to control and everything. It's just like, okay, now this is what you do, this is what you do, and here's the gas, here's the throttle, blah blah blah. He has to help her start at first because
she's stupid.
Can't do it. That's pretty hard, trust me. Keep starting the motorcycle, especially an old one. It's really hard to do.
But this is Bella we're talking about too, so it's like a mental block. Yeah.
So anyways, first run goes as pretty much, well, it goes the way you would think Klutz, who's never ridden a motorcycle, could happen. She didn't end up in the hospital. Well, actually, she did.
Unfortunately.
But not with like a freaking like broken arm or anything like that.
No.
She gets a major gash. She gets a gash that needs a couple stitches across her head.
She clocked herself on a rock.
Yeah, pretty much. And, well, when Jacob sees this, he's like, oh my god, and first thing she does is, as she's bleeding, and he takes off his shirt to millions of fangirls of the movie. Just, God, that part of the movie.
It's just so necessary. It's all like, hello, why'd you take off your shirt?
Oh, dude, oh my god.
You don't need a whole shirt to, like, stop bleeding of one wound across her head.
Anyways, so he takes off his shirt and presses it against her face. Dude, shut up. Shut up. She stopped the bleeding, and of course, Bella being Bella, and spent most of her time in the past with a bunch of vampires. The minute she starts playing, she goes, I'm sorry for Jacob. She apologizes for blood, and Jacob then points out why it's only blood.
She's not used to people trying to eat her yet.
Yeah.
No, she actually is used to people trying to eat her. That got a reflex now.
So yes. Well, Jacob and Bella's friendship,
if you can call it that.
Yeah, who knows what it is. Continues on until, about in February, he gets her a box of candy hearts. And she goes, oh, hey, thanks. A lifetime of servitude. yeah, don't get it. Candy hearts. You get a box of candy hearts, and oh, well, I didn't get you a thing for Valentine's Day. Here's a lifetime of servitude for you. Yeah, that totally is equal to a box of candy
Wait,
hearts. Yeah,
as in she's giving him a lifetime of servitude?
yeah, pretty sure. 4 boxes of candy hearts. And of course, she does say it jokingly. And what's funny is throughout Jacob and Bella's whole relationship thing, friendship thing, relationship, whatever you want to call it, they're always doing their whole like age thing. It's like, oh well, I'm like this, and so that makes me mentally this old in my 30s. And Jacob's like, oh, I'm like this, so I'm mentally this age. And it's just a whole.
But really, mentally, they're both like 5 years old. Well, in Bella's case, she's just like not even developed yet.
So yeah, they're going. They're so obsessed with age. She's even doing this weird thing where she makes herself seem older than she is. And Jacob goes, oh, well, ha, I've got 2 years on you. Ha, I'm now 50. Ha. He just goes along thinking, oh, it's just a joke. So it's a weird sense of humor between the two.
Very weird.
And then it gets into this whole, well, Jacob obviously likes Bella more than Bella likes Jacob. And well, Mike, being Mike, decides one day, hey, let's try this whole movie thing and everything. And so Bella's like, yeah, okay. You, me, Jacob.
Cock block.
Major cock block, because she then goes, oh, Angela, Eric, Jessica, Lauren, and stuff. And this is where the whole earlier where I got completely confused ended up happening. So, yeah. They all decide, okay, we're gonna go as a group and do what normal teenagers do and see a movie and hang out. Well, day arrives and, well, Lauren being Lauren, just says no. Jessica decides, oh, is still a little freaked out by Bella's whole idiocy of walking up to these guys who could potentially rape and kill her. Decides,
Would not have been a great day.
no, I'm not gonna go either. And then Angela and Eric, well, Eric ends up getting sick, and Angela and Eric are dating, so Eric's like, I'm not gonna go without my boyfriend. So it just ends up being Bella, Mike, and Jacob.
So she's like just cock blocked 2 people, essentially. Kind of.
Oh, yeah, pretty much. So, once again, Bella chooses the most gory and graphic movie you would ever think of seeing, and, well...
I think she gets, like, turned on by, like, blood or something.
No, she just wants to... The whole reason she does this is anything romantic...
Oh, it reminds her of...
Yeah, reminds her of Edward. So it's like, hey, let's watch people kill each other in this weird flick. And so... And, well, during the movie, both Mike... The stupidest idea, I don't know why, but she ends up sitting in between Mike and Jacob. That's such a nice move. And, well, both of them have their hands resting like this. Palms up on the wrist on either side of her. Waiting for her to choose. Whose hand is she going to hold during this whole episode? Well, halfway through the movie, Edward. God, this has me so confused. Both Jacob and Bella are laughing at how stupid and unrealistic the movie is, while Mike looks pretty sick. Until finally, he rushes out of the theater. Bella and Jacob follow to find him puking in the bathroom. And they do this whole talking thing, and it gets to the point where Jacob mentions he knows and stuff. He's like, I know how you feel about Edward and stuff. How I've noticed anytime anyone mentions him in any way, that guy and stuff, how you just close in on yourself. And you need sort of, well, I guess you can say sort of show. It's like, hey, I actually like you. Why don't you try dating with me?
I can provide you with a healthy relationship
Yeah.
that won't drag you to insanity.
Yeah. Well,
Bella doesn't take the
Yeah, whatever. But Jake. Oh fuck.
It's fine. We're head.
Mike comes out of the bathroom and well, he's like, yeah, I think I caught that sick. The flu, some sort of stomach flu, has been going around.
Or you were just disgusted by what you were watching on screen.
No, there was a stomach flu going around. Eric got it and stuff, but yeah, there's a stomach flu that's going around. The flu, as goes on in all schools, a bad flu ends up. Oh, hey, half kids get it and stuff. So Jacob, seeing how as he just finishes Rabbit, which is the car. I don't know the exact name of the car.
We're so confused with this.
I'm so fucking confused with this book. And I don't feel like going through the book. Just haven't opened it in a long time. Don't feel like opening it now. So yeah. He doesn't want Mike getting sick and throwing up all over his new car. So he just goes, hey. Grabs the bucket and goes, here. You get sick. Or open that. Not my car. So not Edward.
Jacob.
God, I'm so confused. Jacob drives him home. Mike goes in and stuff, and he's like, yeah, I'm sick. And, well, Bella notices that Jacob's pretty hot. Physically. Not weight. God, that came out wrong. His temperature is
His
really
body
hot.
heat.
Yes. He's executing a lot of... I can't say the name. Shut up! You're confusing me and making me...
He's giving off a lot of body heat.
He's making me do this review. I've only been around a couple times, but no, he's making me do a freaking review.
Just keep going.
Anyways, so yes, his temperature is a lot hotter than normal to the point where simply touching him, you feel like, oh shit, you're really hot. In a bad kind of way.
That's for what I'm about to say now. You said his temperature was a lot harder. Hey, I already hit myself.
Now I have to, you said it no matter what. So yes, Jacob's temperature is high. And well, Jacob disappears for quite some time. Bella tries to get a hold of him. She ends up getting sick and figures, oh, Jacob got the same thing. So she talks and stuff. And then finally she's like, oh, I'm much better now. How's Jacob? And Billy's like, oh, he's under the weather. Jacob's dad. And Bella's like, well, okay. Shut up, I know. I can sit silent.
Yeah.
God, now you interrupt me!
Sorry.
So, yes, Bella believes, oh, Jacob has the same thing I do. Oh, don't tell Jacob, don't worry, it'll be over within this amount of time and everything. Well, time goes on. Bella tries to see Jacob. Jacob just blatantly goes, no, you cannot. Sorry, we can't be friends anymore. And everything. After he blatantly told her that whatever Edward did, he will not do to her. He will not hurt her in any way. Pretty much saying, hey, I'm better than Edward because I won't actually hurt you.
Then comes the third book.
And everything. And I won't do what Edward did and totally abandon you. Which is what
Exactly
he's
what
doing
he does.
now!
But wait, he's also done something else.
Shut up and let me explain. So, yes, well, Charlie blows up at Billy for pretty much going, Bella was pretty much normal until your son came in and it's like, oh my god, she was waking up and not in this depressed mood all the time. And then all of a sudden he pulls this crap and now I've got a depressed daughter again. Fuck you, man. I thought we were friends. And so finally Jacob realizes, oh shit, I just pulled an Edward. Love saying that type of stuff.
Pulled an Edward.
Yeah. And comes back and goes, I'm sorry, I can't tell you what's going on because, well, Sam pretty much says, and Bella goes, oh my god, you're in a gang now, what the hell? You're now part of Sam's gang, because all of a sudden Jacob's told Bella how, oh, one day Sam was alright, then he disappeared for a couple days and came back and he's just different, and then all of a sudden Jared, another member of, who's part of the Juliet clan, whatever, is the same way. And he disappears and comes back and ew, he's different and so on and so forth. Well, pretty much all the guys that he's known, his friends are changing and stuff and completely ignoring everyone they once knew. Or, well, Jacob and other members of their friends and stuff. And unfortunately, because of his stupidity and not letting me talk, I have to end this now. So, yeah.
We'll see you in the next part.